come on. Here go my mom, y'all. Ain't she
what's
cute?
What's up? How
Ain't
you
she
doing?
cute?
How you doing?
Ain't she cute? Look at her little cute dress. Show me your cute dress. Oh. Yes, come on. Okay. Hey. You got that booty. You so silly. She's so crazy. Hi queens, welcome back to my channel. This is BetheBeat if you didn't already know. If you didn't already know, that means you are new here. So I just want to say welcome. Come on into the party, okay? If you are not new here, thank you for coming back. I'm so glad to see you again. You rock with me, okay? I'm sure you can tell by today's title of the video, it's going to be all about a flawless foundation routine for acne prone skin with hyperpigmentation. As you can see, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, acne scarring all over my face, especially my chin area is a hot spot, as well as lately my cheeks have been flaring back up, and I will say it's nobody's fault but mine. I have not been eating what I should be eating. My diet is all jacked up. Have truly been eating the completely wrong way, okay? I've been thinking about starting to vlog my health journey. I've done a few vlogs, but I haven't edited them and uploaded them because I just don't know if you guys are interested in seeing that. If you are, please let me know because I think that would help hold me accountable. I don't know. But anyway, first, gloss. Speaking of gloss, this is my gloss. Follow the Big Mama brand on Instagram. We are launching soon. My anticipated launch date is early 2021. Back to the topic at hand. So first off, with flawless foundation, you got to start off with a flawless base, okay? We got issues, but we're going to cover them up. We're going to fix it. We're going to do what we got to do. First, I'm starting off with the best skincare in the world. I mean that from my core, okay? My homegirl Natalie has launched her all natural skincare line. It is called A Little Bit of Nature. So I will leave her information down below. This skincare has made a tremendous change in my skin. I'm gonna go in with the rejuvenating mist to start off with. In the shower, I did cleanse with her rejuvenating face wash. So I'm just going to press and pat that into my skin. I love this stuff. It just makes me feel like I stuck my face in the freezer, or like I got a giraffe neck and went up to heaven and dapped Jesus up. Like, that's how my face feels with this stuff. And then I'm going to go in with the lavender oil. Just going to drop that all over. And this oil and the mist you can use in your hair as well. It's all natural, herb infused. Sometimes I just put this on to like help calm my nerves. Like, I just rub it all over my neck and it works. All natural, like I said, black woman owned. So y'all shop with my girl. Like I said, I will leave her links down below as well as her Instagram. Check her out. The products are amazing, girl. Now I'm going to go in with a moisturizer. The Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. This is going to really continue to bring a humongous glow to the skin. Like, I look like Jesus has just like rubbed his tears all over my face. The oil from A Little Bit of Nature plus Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, like, look at me. Period. Okay. Moving on. I'm now going to prime my skin. I am actually going to try out a new primer today. It's the Morphe Foundation Primer Equalizer. I'm going to mix NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation as well as the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. I'm just going to begin to stripe and mix the two together with a brush. This particular brush is by Morphe. It's an M427. This is one of my favorite foundation brushes. It allows you to build the coverage but also shear it out if you need to. So once I get that spread pretty evenly, I'm going to then switch brushes. This is a Real Techniques Instapot face brush. You see how glossy my skin is looking? That's because of all the prep we've done underneath it. But don't worry, if you like a matte finish, I'm going to show you how to mattify it in a minute. And I cover my whole face. I go over my eyelids as well. Don't forget the chin. Blend into your frontal shell. So my skin doesn't have a whole lot of texture. It's more so the discoloration. So once I get my foundation on, you can't even tell I have skin issues. But if you are somebody who has a lot of texture, it's no problem using a primer like I did, a smoothing primer, some type of primer that's going to help with texture or minimizing texture and pores. That's where you want to go with it. And it'll help smooth out the skin. And now, a little texture ain't never hurt nobody, so you're not going to be able to hide all of your texture with makeup. Texture is normal, so don't feel like, oh, mine is not going to look that smooth. Don't worry about all that. Your skin is your skin. Take care of it, heal it, and your makeup will look flawless. So now it's time to go in with concealers, cream products, or powders eventually to shape the face again. So I'm first going to go in with Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to use this and kind of begin near my nostrils. This concealer is a beautiful shade, but not quite as light as I like my under eye highlight. I do like to go in with something a little bit lighter to brighten it up some more. But I'm going to take that also in the center of my forehead and down the center of my nose. A little bit in the center of the chin. I don't like to highlight the chin too hard, but you can't miss it. You can't skip it. Go a little bit lighter. I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 16. Go a little closer to my under eye. This is a lot of product, but we don't mind, okay? So the same brush that I used to blend out my foundation, I'm going to use that to blend out all this concealer. So you want to use the shape of the brush in your favor, okay? This brush is shaped this way for a reason. So I'm going to take this in here and just begin to press out the edges of the concealer. You don't want to overblend your concealer, but you don't want to see where you placed it either. So I'm just going to start by blending out the edges just to diffuse that product. You see how it's already blending flawlessly. I'm just going to press that concealer into my skin. Same thing here. And the whole brush is not even touching my face. I'm just touching my face with the bottom of the brush. So now that I have those edges kind of cleared out, I'm going to go ahead and add my contour so I can mesh the two. For contour, I'm going to go in with a cream foundation stick. This is my favorite product to contour with. It's the Black Opal cream stick foundation in the shade Ebony Brown. So I'm just going to begin just swiping that there. You want to start at the top of the ear and just kind of stop towards the outer edge of the eyebrow. So I'm just going to begin to flick the wrist upward and blend towards the highlight. You don't want to blend down on your contour because then the bottom half of your face will just become muddy. It's gonna kind of spread downward a little bit naturally, but we can clean that up later. You just don't want to purposefully blend downward. The name of the game is blend, baby, okay? Already coming together. I'm just carrying any leftover contour up on my hairline just so I don't have to add any cream foundation on my frontal shell. Alright, so now that we've got that started, now you want to go back with the brush you're using to blend out your concealer and just continue to mesh those two together. Alright, so my brows look a little strong up here right now, but it's only because of all that concealer I laid down. I'm not going to leave it like that. If you like to leave your brows blocky, that's going to be on you. I didn't teach you that here, okay? I'm just going to run the brush up through there to diffuse that product. Perfect, much better. Alright, so now when you've got the desired blend, that's when you're going to go ahead and set everything. I'm going to set my face with Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. Check out my recent video on some new products I tried if you want to see my first impressions of this powder. I will leave that linked above. This is a huge piece of your foundation sitting flawlessly and smooth all day long, okay? You want to make sure you set it down. And I'm also going to bring this powder in a little bit to set my nose highlight, as well as reinforce that contour. This powder is also going to catch any eyeshadow fallout that we may have, as well as set the face. I'm gonna set the chin really well, and the top lip. My top lip sweats, I don't know about y'all. We look crazy, but that's okay. My eyes are done, lashes are applied. So now it is time to go ahead and dust away all this powder. Now for the bottom half of my face, I'm just gonna more so kind of press the powder away, if that makes sense. This will also help your foundation to last and look more flawless longer, because you didn't get rid of all that powder, you just more so pressed it in, gave it a home. Underneath the eyes is when we're gonna actually sweep. So I'm gonna just get rid of any fallout. And then press. This is the key right here. You gotta press the extra powder in, okay? It's gonna make it sit all day. All day. So now it's time to reinforce our contour. I'm just gonna go in with a darker foundation powder to set that, emphasize that. We set it and emphasize it. We set it and emphasize it. Do y'all watch the game? Like, do y'all remember the episode? I'm dancing and emphasizing. Y'all remember that? I'm gonna use Studio Fix pressed powder to reinforce my contour. This is in the shade NW55. Just a touch of Laura Mercier translucent powder in medium deep, just to further blend everything, make it all seamless. Come through, like, do y'all see this? Do y'all see it? Because, I mean, just let me know if you see it. Comment down below if you see it. Okay? I know you see, I know you see it. I know you see it. Bam, bam. I know you want some. Like a piece of bubblegum. Do y'all remember what? Come on, young jock. I'm also gonna go in with a bronzer, just to also smooth that out, because you don't want your contour to like stand out as a stripe. Like, you want to kind of work your way into it, you know. Bronzer you can go a little bit more crazy with than your like darker contour powder. You can go crazy with bronzer. You know, crazy within reason. I gotta get some good pictures today, okay? That is the worst, when you are like sitting, your face is sitting, but you can't translate it in a selfie. But my pictures are gonna translate today, okay? Like, get into it. Flaw where? Like, comment down below if you see a flaw, because I can't find one. Like, what? All right, let me get serious. We're just gonna go ahead and go with Gold Deposit, since I'm already giving a real gold moment right here. Gold Deposit by MAC. What? Like, what? If y'all didn't know, you better ask, okay? You better find out. This step right here, y'all, is crucial. Spraying that much Fix Plus is crucial because it gets rid of all the powdery look on your face. Like, you will no longer look like you just powdered all yourself down. See how much powder I just used? I don't look like it now. I look dewy, but it's not gonna stay like this. Once it dries, I will then be a matte princess, but very much natural skin at the same time. Like, just give me a second and you'll see what I mean, okay? All right, so you see how it's dry, and like, I'm very much set and blended, but I'm not dry and powdery. but I'm also not like slippery. Does that make sense? Like, that powder is magical. So now I'm gonna spray another powder to lock and seal it in. The next spray I'm gonna put on is to lock it in. I'm gonna use Morphe continuous setting mist today. Then I'm going to finish my hair. We'll get my hair unwrapped and give y'all the completed look. Alright, queen, so here is the completed look. Okay, the face is sitting. This is how I get my flawless foundation routine and cover up all acne scars. Where the acne scars at? Where they at? They're nowhere to be found, baby, okay? I am dressed, okay? If you were interested in details on this shoulder pad bodysuit, be sure to check the description box. Your girl's in a contest with SWANK a POSH boutique. The more you shop, the better chances I have of winning, so it will really mean a lot to me. If you have been eyeing their jeans, eyeing their clothes for a while now, go ahead and shop through my link in the description box below. But that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, okay? Hope you love the face. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, shop SWANK a POSH boutique. The link is in the description box. Don't forget, okay? But that is all for today. Sitting, baby, okay? Beats and love.